Greetings, my fellow financial ninjas. Today I am going to talk about the latest property that I purchased in Roseville, California. I think the last video I have made was in 2019. That particular investment has turned out to be quite profitable. The prices have gone up quite a bit post COVID. The rents have gone up, and so I've been thinking about buying my next one for the past few months. It has been a challenging environment. As everybody knows, the market has suddenly shot up quite a bit. There was a scare in March and April, and I was kind of worried what's going to happen. But it turns out that it has come back pretty forcefully, and so buying the house was a challenge. But I managed to close on it last week. I was intending to make a live tour of the property, but I was so inundated with the potential tenants that I just didn't have the time to actually do the walkthrough. So instead, what I'm going to do is share some pictures and talk about it, and then I'll get into the numbers. Okay, so here is the property. It's a typical California ranch style home. It's a small house. It's 1432 square feet, three bed, two bath, built in 1961. So it is kind of old, but it was in pretty good condition. I would have to change the roof eventually, but the house was quite nicely updated from the inside, and it had a pretty big lot, almost 7,000 square feet, and so the backyard was really beautiful. So here's the front of the house. It's kind of cute, and they just recently painted it, so it looks really nice. There's mature trees in the front, and the lawn was well watered, and it looks really cute. This is from another angle. Um, this is the backyard. The backyard is, like I said, is pretty good, and it has got pretty substantial grass that has been well maintained. There's a little area for seating. There's this little roof that actually, when you press this button here, it kind of comes out automatically, and then it can give you some kind of a shade. Moving on, this is the family room. The TV is right there. Obviously, this is the furniture that the seller had. This is the photos that the seller had put for selling the house. This is right next to the kitchen. This is the kitchen, and the family room is right next to it. The kitchen, as I said, is updated, has nice countertops and stainless steel appliances. Having said that, the oven was a little bit old. I may have to change it at some point, but it looks like it is functional. Um, this is another shot of the kitchen and the family room. Um, this is the dining area, which is right off of the living room. So once you enter, on the right hand side, you have the dining room and the formal living, and on the left hand side you have the kitchen and the family room. So that's how they have placed the furniture. This is the common bathroom. So the first of the two bath. Again, it is nicely updated. It looks really nice. Um, this is the first bedroom that you come. So when you walk in, you have the bedroom the bathroom that we just saw on the left hand side, and then right in front of it there's this bedroom. Um, and then this is the master bedroom, which is decent size. They put a queen size bed, and they have got some tables on each side. This is the master bathroom. Again, it's decently updated. I wish they had put some tiles over here, but it's fine. Um, and then this is finally the third bedroom. So overall, it's a pretty nice house. Me and my wife, we both liked it, and we put it out for rental on. I think I put it on rental last Thursday, and I got a lot of response. I mean, the response was so much that I was kind of overwhelmed. It was one of the weirdest things. I mean, I've been in the property business for a while now. It's been over a decade, and this particular house, for some reason, it was just crazy. I received like something like 60 applications in within the first 48 hours of putting the ad out, and I had so many people that wanted to see the house. So what I did was I scheduled a showing on Saturday. I drove from here from Bay Area to Roseville early in the morning, and then started all the showings at 9 a.m. all the way till 1 o'clock. And then I kind of decided I'll probably choose from one of those people that come over. So I had some really good potential tenants that came with references and armed with their credit checks, and they were talking about how hard it is to find a rental property in Roseville. I think part of the reason is a lot of people moving out of the cities. I mean, I had people from San Francisco and Sacramento that previously used to live in the downtown, and now, because of the pandemic, don't want to live in close quarters. So obviously, anything that has some yard, some space between the neighbors is in a lot of demand. And the thing also is that most of these cities are pretty densely populated. So even if like 5% of these people want to move out of their houses and live in single family homes, it can create a lot of pressure. And that's what I saw. I mean, people were ready to pay 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 months in advance. So in the end, I picked up a pretty solid tenant who seems like would take good care of the property. In terms of the numbers, so here it is. So what initially happened was this particular house was listed. It went pending. So it was listed for 450,000. It went pending $25,000 over asking, which is pretty common these days. And so it went pending for 475. But then what ended up happening was the buyers backed out for some reason. I think it was a loan problem or something. And so the home came back on the market. After it came back on the market, it sat for about a week or two. That's when I saw it, and I approached the listing agent who was actually related to the sellers. He said that they were in real crunch because the brand new property that the sellers had booked for had a hard deadline of January 18th, and they'll probably need another week or so for managing the move out. And so he proposed that if I'm able to close within 3 weeks, we could have a deal. So I kind of made a proposition that, hey, since I'm going to be closing in 3 weeks, looks like it would be hard to find some buyer like that. And so I want a deal. And so they ended up actually accepting my offer at the asking price of 450,000. Which was really cool. And I got in touch with my lender, who is pretty reliable, and she pulled it through, and we were able to close within 3 weeks, and we got the property. So I got a pretty good rate of 3% for 30 years. 3% for 30 years locked. I mean, that's a damn good rate, especially for a single family property. I put 25% down, so that was about 100 grand, and then the mortgage comes to around 1,300 a month, and I have to pay about 500 in taxes and insurance. So it takes the total to 1,800, and I got over there. I got a rent of I was asking for $2,500 rent. Which I did get, but then the person had a large dog, which I usually don't allow, but he was willing to pay $100 extra per month for that, and the $500 more in deposit. So I said okay, and so the total rent is going to be $2,600, $1,800 out of pocket. So that leaves me with about $800 in solid cash flow. every month. And this is just the cash flow from the property. Apart from that, my loan is going to get paid off. I mean, I'm not even counting that. So overall, it turned out to be a really good deal. I'm very happy. And I'll start hunting for a new property pretty soon, maybe end of the year. Obviously, I would have to work really hard to save up for the down payment, but looking forward to it. So yeah, that concludes this video. I thought I would share with it. And if anybody has any questions, you can put it in the comments. Please share and like this video and subscribe my channel. Take care and goodbye.